What does Isaiah 5 have to do with Jesus? Great question. Now, I'm going to go through this very fast, and I encourage you to read these passages on your own. The first of which being Isaiah 5. And it's going to go through this whole visual of the vineyard of the Lord being destroyed. This whole idea is that the covenant that God had created with Abraham, the people were not living up to it, and they were not doing their part. And so they were producing no fruit. They were not obedient. They were doing what they wanted to do. They had no understanding because they didn't want to. They didn't have a heart for God anymore. And so, here's what it says in 5 verse 4. What more was there to do for my vineyard that I have not done in it? Yet I looked for it to yield grapes. Why did it yield wild grapes? And it paints this whole picture of it having to be destroyed because it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. And this whole vineyard language makes me think of John 15, and I encourage you to read that as well. But that is Jesus saying, I am the true vine, you are the branches. And what God through Jesus is saying is, you are dependent on me, and I have made this possible even though there's been generations upon generations upon generations that have been disobedient. I still want a relationship with you, and you are still dependent on me. I will let you do what you want. I will give you over to your sin if that's what you want. But I've also created a way to have a relationship with me to produce quote unquote fruit.